letting in.
These dawn to dusk days. I've read a bedtime story to my little ones in a 10-day. When she was little, I couldn't wait for a time when she would stop needing us so much.
What are you looking at? We're allowed breaks. Contract says so.
Oh, this one's corked.
2 reds for Flair. 1 red.
I want to have a word.
Do you ever think
There's no cure for a broken heart. But a bit of sunlight and fresh air helps. Sometimes.
beautiful day, isn't it? Do make the most of it. You never know how many you've got left.
Remember when she fell down the stairs and split her chin?
Horrible about that one. Could barely sleep for a time there.
Do not be blinded by smiles and song. Evil comes in many forms.
That's curious. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Today, we will have justice. Today, this man will pay.
It's not a lie. If you would just listen, I could explain.
You have done quite enough explaining, Volothamp Gadam. You have poisoned the very hearts and minds of these good, kind, gentle citizens with your lies, your delusions, your conspiracies. Though you hide behind a mask of stories, we have seen beyond the veil. We see what you really are. Fearmonger.
Hear, hear!
Attention seeker.
Hear, hear!
Agent of chaos.
Your parasite stirs in recognition. This man is infected.
Right in the hells follow!
Today, citizens, we rid ourselves of this cankerous sore. Today, we burn away all falsehoods. Today, we will be divided no longer, for today, we rise in truth.
Psst. Don't just stand there. Help me, goddammit! Help me!
This damsel may be middle-aged, but let's get him out of distress,
The newcomer speaks, and speaks of evidence, and trials, and justice. And in so doing, they delay their very own salvation. Dear citizen, dear friend, rest assured you will have your justice. But I'm afraid the time for trials has passed. Now is the time for judgment!
No! Please! No!
down the hatch.
On the move.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
This would be fascinating!
Let's do it.
I'm heating up. Say bye-bye.
Heading there.
Can't even catch my breath. On my way.
Moving.
Up. You're not gonna like this, mate.
Open up. Should mind my step. Let's see.
Excuse me. A little help, if you don't mind.
Just these three, then.
Please. gods! I really thought I was done for. I suppose thanks are in order. Again, what's an heroic story without a little risking of one's neck, eh? And you know what they say, the bigger the story, the more people want to kill you for it. I'll tell you all about it. But not here. Too many eyes, ears, and weapons about. Meet me at your camp.
What now? Time for discretion. What fun.
At least things have stayed interesting. All right, time to skulk about. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
What is it? With these.
I can't waste any more time. Have to keep going.
I heard you were disciplined by Overseer Holt.
When instructing a Gondian, my enthusiasm overtook me. I cut off her hand.
Good are they without their limbs?
Indeed. I had to dispose of her.
You are asking the impossible. Gyrometics require a steady hand and a sharp gaze. I can barely keep my eyes open. I need to rest.
You have a son, do you not? Is he as lazy and pathetic as his spineless mother?
Wait! Stay your hand, I beg you.
Prinsky's motivation sequence activated. Tell me, Gondian. Tell me about your son.
He's not... Yes, Overseer Holt. He's frail in body and mind like me, like all of us. Yet by your grace, he lives.
And your wife?
She is... was... useless. And interfered with production quotas. You were wise to remove her from this world. Forgive my outburst. I will work through the night. This watcher will be operational by dawn.
I will allow it. But if your work is anything short of impeccable, your son will die screaming. Is that clear?
Yes. Overseer Holtz.
Time to kill.
Please! Please, work! Breathe. Oh, wait. You can fix this. Just fix it, you stupid oaf! Please work! Why isn't it working?
Here goes nothing.
Could work. Will cause massive destabilization.
Ready.
Let's move. Another step forward. I should speak up.
Non gufgrish of the lore. Your nervous gait betrays your presence, stranger. You don't belong here. Who are you? What? Go away! Your presence imperils us all. If any of us attempts to escape, our kin will die. The Overseers, they have a contraption. When triggered, it will kill everyone who wears a collar. You underestimate the enemy. The Overseers, they are Glixbrand Rakthar. The collars are not only equipped with explosives, there is also a mechanism that alerts the Overseers if they're removed. One of us may be able to save themselves, but it would be at the expense of everyone else. We can't risk it. Even if we did somehow unshackle our collars simultaneously and overthrow our oppressors, there would be consequences. Our families are held elsewhere. The Overseers need only activate those contraptions they hold, and they suffer the consequences of our actions too. We cannot win. We must aid in building these Vakron. Gunkal. Aye. Even more, I'd help you destroy this place. I don't know where they are, but some of the Overseers must. You'll have to infiltrate deeper into the foundry. Just make sure you don't get caught. If they raise the alarm, they'll trigger the collars. I will pray for you. My daughter. Her name is Obinia. Gondral Frakas Hulnish. May Gond be with you. Patience. It hasn't been long. Is this too big a risk? What if we are caught? No, there is no other way.
It's a diagram of mechanical designs, not just written, but ridged, so that blind fingers can trace out their shapes.
Better not be.
Julia, I would do anything to hug you again. Help is coming, Ubinia.
Step carefully. How about this?
Restricted area. Entrance only with Lord Gortash's permission. Violators will be executed.
Is this too big a...
Over here. On the hunt. Nice and easy.
Your handshakes, Gondian. Tell me, what was your friend's name?
My
Tell me what.
Tricks.
My husband was eavesdropping, John. He needed to be beaten.
Very good, little Gondian.
Move on.
Patience. It hasn't been long.
All right. What now? How much farther can I go?
Have you found them? Our families. That makes sense. The Bay Knights must have a way of getting to and from the prison. I suggest you search the docks. Is this too big a risk? What if we are caught? No, there is no other way.
Don't want to draw any attention. Should mind my step.
Let's go.
Looking ahead.
Stay awake. Don't fall asleep.
Please! Between domination and pacification,
Should debase tenets is admirable, Dreadful.
It is not enough.
Stay
I
awake.
fear what Lord Gortash will say.
Just stay awake.
Don't waste a step. Moving in.
It is splendid to see you again, my friend. If you hadn't saved me from that mob, I'd be penning a guide to the afterlife based on first-hand experience. Perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me? Quite right. But it is not Oren herself who has marked me for death. It is her dread master. The Lord of Murder has returned. As he did 100 years ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on Baldur's Gate. And his temple runs red with the blood of the innocent. Oren is his chosen. And like Sarevok before her, she is able to take on the savage form of the Slayer. If the Slayer is not stopped, it will slaughter every living thing in this city. As one of those things, I'm particularly eager to stop it. And there is a way. I have a study of the beast, penned by the wizard Irenicus himself. It contains all of the knowledge needed to slay the Slayer. Now I just need a brave adventurer, willing to face Baal's chosen, and to put the knowledge into practice. You triumphed over Baal's chosen? Marvelous! Such a historic deed must be documented in every gory detail. You and I shall pen the book of your experiences together. But I suppose you'll have to deal with the illithids first. Please do tell me when you've thwarted every apocalypse that's currently in motion.
Oh, Wave Mother, Queen of the Depths, hear me. Please carry Holly to her final rest in the deep wilds. Please. Sorry, are you here for Wave Servant Holly's funeral? Oh, it's already started. They're just inside. No. All are welcome to come and celebrate the life of the fallen Wave Servant. May the Wave Mother smile on you as she did Holly.
Or if you give her something precious of yours.
I thought it wise to make an offering to the Sea Queen before sailing out tomorrow. Wasn't expecting to find the servants so preoccupied. Send me to the bottom of the sea, isn't she?
Here to make an offering to Umberlee as well, eh? They say it's good luck to placate the bitch queen after a drowning. Glad to hear it, friend. Maybe Umberlee will set her hand to all the strangeness going on in Grey Harbor now she's lost one of her own.
Thank you.
Sorry, mate. No time to chat. Just here to make an offering, then leave. In and out, yeah?
Flood Tide is the Umberland holy day celebrating the arrival of the winter storms with the sacrifice of a withered crone.
Let's see what this does.
You don't think that's enough?
Dark Tide is the Umberland holy day celebrating the late summer neap tide with the sacrifice of a black hippocampus.
The celebration is in the main chamber. Praise Umberlee!
Furious and merciful Umberlee, hear our prayer. Flood the world with your word. Subsume us utterly. Rejoice, sisters, for Umberlee has blessed her humble daughter with a pure death. Her lips blue with her kiss, her lungs full of her quenching word. Umberlee's mercy saved her from a slow, sinking death in the beast's shadow. How dare this beast sully the safety of Grey Harbor? We will find its master and send him struggling into the bitch queen's embrace. Not a sweet sleep like Holly's, but a suffocating flood of fruitless garths and bursting flesh. You, supplicant, what tribute do you bring to honor the Wave Mother's fallen daughter? Yes. Then you know as well as Umberlee that blood must soon be shed. Your tribute is well received. Breathe deep as she permits. Holly, one of Umberlee's beloved wave servants. Blessed Umberlee, saw fit to spare her an ignoble death. But her passing was not as the Wave Mother intended. It was a beast who took her life. An unnatural one whose very existence is an affront to Umberlee. A wretched metal monstrosity hewn by hubris. A rusting pollutant that bleeds black blood into Umberlee's pristine waters. The beast struck Holly while she was swimming in Grey Harbor. She was found by some fishermen. She would have suffered a terrible, agonizing death had Umberlee not bestowed upon her the mercy of drowning. The Queen of the Depths is generous to those who serve her, and her favor is far less deadly than her wrath. Find the master of this poisonous beast and slay him. Then one of her most precious gifts shall be yours.
You're reminded of the Bay Knight's submersible. Could they be connected?
That privilege is not yours to earn. We haven't found its lair as yet. Perhaps you can find where the beast takes its slumber and skewer it before it wakes. Salt kiss your brow. We await your return and the Beastmaster's demise. Sing, sisters. Sing in Umberlee's name. Praise her for this most holy death. Just the vintage.
Fish's piss. I loved Holly as much as anyone, but they've been wailing and praying for hours. My best pot for a bit of quiet.
Upon the beast responsible for this injustice. Leave it, There's no bones and fish in this carcass in the fume.
Hands off the drinks. We have enough to fill Grey Harbor. It's all for the funeral.
Rejoice as the Wave Mother welcomes another daughter to the deep wilds. Know that we too shall gladly follow when our time has come.
Oh, Umberlee, hear us. Umberlee, bring your daughter home.
I long for such a beautiful death!
Hear our prayer.
Would that everyone knew the Wave Mother's favor.
Feel the joy of Umberlee lap against your soul.
Umberlee hears us and rejoices!
Sing in Umberlee's name. Praise her for this most holy death.
In noctu concilium.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
I was swimming in Grey Harbor. Metal monster. Big, fast, hit my head. Everything went black. I was swimming. I was attacked. Just black blood everywhere.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Delicious.
There's nothing for you up here, Flotsam. Back downstairs you go.
Time to press ahead.
Furious and merciful Umberlee, hear our prayer. Your word,
What's that?
A shark person, them. They don't play nice. If they're right about the Swahagan, I may take up another line of work. Though nothing seems safe these days.
You hear these mooks trying to tell me about fishing? I've been fishing here all my life.
The others think I don't know shit, but I do. I do know shit.
I'm sure Umberlee has much more important things to worry about.
O'Hara, Umberlee sees everything. You look lost. The stairs behind you will take you back up to the temple. All right?
Do you think we could have saved Holly? What do you mean?
How about yours?
If Umberlee hadn't drowned him,
That was a mercy. Just think what could have happened.
fish market.
The supplying is more likely to catch me.
Sing, sisters. Sing.
Second tide is the Umberland holy day when the timber harvest for shipbuilding is blessed by the sacrifice of a juvenile kraken.
Can't chat. These offerings need to be stored before the next tide, or there'll be a landra to pay.
No time to dally.
I'd love to, thanks.
At least things have stayed interesting.
First tide is the Umberland holy day when the harbours first open to spring sea trade, celebrated by sacrificing a great turtle.
Did you hear the wave servants talking about a beast in Grey Harbour? If that's true, prayers are the least we can do.
On the slope. You pay for 1,000 gold, all in cash. No notes.
So, a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
You'll have to wash them all. Marek will never let you sell.
My father always told me, Kate, commerce is like warfare. Fight for it like your life's at stake.
I was this close to landing that deal. Next time, for sure.
War is good for some businesses. What can I say? I got mouths to feed too.
Oh, Brando Bearish curse me! I should have taken that deal the first time it was offered at half today's price. Oh, I'm a sap. What? How much for the saltpeter?
These fish smell
Birds on the slope. You pay for all birds.
fishy.
This catch is spoiled. You'll have to wait for the next boat.
Captain, we have 2 children.
How do fish even get there? They live in water.
You go with the girls. I'll find another way to
I have something to ask.
I hate sending Lee packing the girls off without me. But if that smuggler can get them to Waterdeep and away from the Absolute...
Marek will never let you sell them.
This is life and death for me too, mate. You only get as many berths on my sloop as you can pay for. If I allow any freeloaders, my own crew will scrag me. Very well, I'll do it. Suppose I can find some way to make it good with the crew.
Do these fish smell?
I don't know who you are, but all I can say is thank you. If you ever have children, you'll understand what you've done for us.
Very funny. I'm telling you, there's something off.
Can't talk. Bloody oil's gummed up my nets.
Hells, it's everywhere still. I don't suppose you've got any experience getting oil out of sealed wood. Course not. You've been talking to that lot from the Water Queen's house, haven't you? Now, did you want something, or do you just have an interest in fishing vessels? Oh, sure. In fact, we fished her out of the water. Me and Flea here were out on the water casting our nets, expecting to find the usual crop of halibut. Then, all of a sudden, my net starts dragging, and there's a bloody wave seven all twisted up in it. We took her back to the docks to try and help her, but she was already dead. We both saw some sort of wake moving towards the docks when we picked her up. But there weren't any other boats around. Maybe it was something big moving underwater. I don't know. It was weird, whatever it was. Kinda looked like it might have been heading towards that building across the channel, actually. The boat's fine, but the nets are in tatters. Need to deal with all this oil before we can fix them, though. Buggered if I know. Might be something to do with all that oil in the water. It's too bad we can't sell them. Bloody waste, if you ask me. And the other wave servants came to get it. Her. Sorry. They took her back to the temple. You can hear the bloody caterwauling from here.
This dock is closed until further notice by order of Lord Gortash.
Whoa, whoa, mate. This is the last place you need to be. Clear off, yeah? 2 words. Guild business. Only an idiot gets between them and their shipments. Easy, mate. We're humble smugglers, all right? So just take whatever you want. Not enough that the guild will have my head for this. You want to leave my little ones copperless too? God damn it all. Fine. Here, take it and go.
Leave. Before I decide killing you is worth the risk.
You know the guild will gut us for this, bastard.
Can't just confiscate my cargo of
win this war on our asses, will we?
Blood. No, oil. Leading right inside.
Here we go. Moving ahead.